there, and welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the not-so-geeky. My name's Tiffany Young.
And I'm Ben Friedman. Let me ask you this question, Tiffany. How many times have you gone to a public restroom and thought, I wish I could have this same clean and sanitizing sort of feeling in my own kitchen?
To a public restroom and ask that? Never. What's the right answer?
Because that's sort of the concept. You know, the public restrooms now have gotten very touch-free. Have you noticed this?
Oh, you're talking about not the overall ambiance of a public restroom.
Could be.
And remember, I was just in Laguna Beach last weekend in a public restroom, so it's still very fresh in my mind.
And how was that restroom?
It was not. Anyway, but yes, touch-free is nice.
Touch-free is nice. You know, you go in there, you don't have to flush anymore, so it has that sensor, and then as soon as you stand up, it flushes.
Well, for women...
You don't have that sensor?
Well, no, we have the sensor, but for women, anytime you move, the thing flushes sometimes. So, like, maybe...
While you're still sitting there, you just shimmy it a little bit?
Well, so you reach for toilet paper, next thing you know, the thing's flushing.
Get a little shower?
And you are, trying to sort of, get up, and then the thing's flushing. And then, I tell you, those public restrooms scare my son to death.
The automatic
flushers. Some of them are really, powerful. Very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anyway.
Could take your little son right away.
Totally different. Yeah. Totally different for a man.
I guess...
How about your public flushing experience, Ben? Tell us about it.
Well, I have to tell you, there was one restroom that I was in recently, which it was a urinal, not a sitting down thing. It was a urinal that also had that automatic flush thing. But I don't know if it was because of the way it was shaped or something, but when it would flush, it would spritz out a little bit.
Was that before or after it would flush, spritzing out your urine back out?
Well, no, it's just spritzing out the water, hopefully. I never really thought about that. But so the problem is it's spritzing out, and that water gets on your pants, and it makes it look like you...
It is if you hope it's water. Somebody else's urine, even. Anyway, okay. All right, sorry about that. But, that's pretty bad. Go to the bathroom and... Okay, anyway. So the water spritzes out.
But let's talk about the soap.
Okay.
The soap is fantastic.
We want to wash.
The soap is great because you no longer have to push the little button. You just stick your hand under and bloop, the soap comes down. And that is the theory behind today's first product, which is from a company called Simple Human.
Which I like the name. I think Simple Human's that's kind of a neat name.
Yeah, I feel like a simple human.
I'm a simple human.
This is the Simple Human soap pump. And as you can see, a very simple design. And I'm going to put it over here because it's hard to see.
Okay.
Take a look. There you go. Because it's black against the black. But you can see it a little bit better there. So your soap goes in here. You can undo this little thing and dump your soap in there. And then, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but down here, you can see it. Good. Down here at the bottom, there's a little dial. And that controls how much soap you want to come out every time you wave your hand under this thing. Okay. So I'm just going to set this to the first couple of positions there. Okay. Now, hold on a second here.
Here.
Okay. Well, no, I'd rather... Okay, so stick your hand under there and... But
I'm going to get soap on my hand.
I don't care. Take one for the show. Okay, now this is the first time we just turned it on. So I think you have to, prime it a bit.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, hold on. So there is a button up top here that if you want to manually get soap out, there's a little button here. You can push that button.
Okay. All right, I'll do it. Oh, that's nice.
Okay, so let's say that you're washing dishes.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
You're washing dishes and you need a little bit more soap, or maybe you've got, you don't want to...
It smells good.
Yeah, it's like Dawn, I think, or something. It's not actually hand soap, it's dish soap we've got in here, but it works for hand soap too. Uh-huh. And you're washing dishes and you need a little bit more soap, or you don't want to touch the bar or the pump or whatever. You stick your hand under, and away you go.
Right.
And it works.
Now, my biggest pet peeve with these hand pumpers is that, actually this is not dripping. Thank you so much.
Well,
this is not dripping yet, but I bet after a few uses it will drip.
Yeah,
see what I mean?
Yeah.
And what my point is with that is that there should be a little catcher.
I just turned it up a little bit.
There should be a little catcher. Oh my goodness.
That's a lot of soap.
Oh, oops. Wait a minute. Hang on.
That's okay. It's good because we're demonstrating it. Oh. There it goes. I want people to be able to see how much soap is coming out of here. Stop it. Professional. So you can see there's a lot of soap coming out of here. And
you better not.
You can change how much. Just take the rest of this.
That is so rude.
It's soap. It's just soap. Now, my wife...
You ever had your mouth washed out with soap before?
I have not, no. And we shall not be trying that today.
What did you say? You talk back to your mama?
It does
come
smell
here.
good. Yeah, come here. Stick your head under there.
Oh, God.
Okay. So, look, you can make handprints. So, my wife said that it was great, but she said if you don't use it for a couple of days, like we went away overnight, she came back and she found that it was clogged up a bit. And the problem is that she went to like unclog it, but every time she put her hand underneath to unclog it, it was like, you know, the hole had gotten smaller with the clogging, so it would like spritz a bit. And she was trying to clean it, and it was spritzing out, and trying to clean it and spritzing out, and she, I think, didn't realize that you can turn it off. But
okay, so let's just say that for purposes of,
so you got to use it every day or two. I think it's for someone who uses soap,
or for punishment for the child. Stick your face under there. Yeah, the dripping part is not so great. If they can make a little sort of something to catch the drip. Well, obviously the clogging part's not good either.
Right.
But
so a little drippy, a little cloggy. Yeah. But I do like the fact that you can change how much comes out. As we can see, you can get a good amount if you want to. And I like the fact that it has the manual button. See, stick your hand under there. Go ahead. Stick your hand under there, and I can hold down the manual button. You can just sit here all day, and it'll just pump out. I'm not
cleaning that up.
Pump out. It's soap. Do you have to clean soap?
Yes, you have to get all the residue off of there.
It's clean anyway. Here, I can write my name in here. Okay. So, I mean, it's like...
this is so much fun.
It is. This is $40.
Okay.
What do you think?
Not something that I would personally use in my home.
No? Why not?
No, because it's drippy.
It's not that drippy. I didn't find it too drippy.
And the fact that it clogged on Jody.
Well, it clogged on Jody after a couple of days of non-use.
Yeah, but people go out of town all the time. I mean, it needs an unclogging. And hey, did you ever think that maybe it was the soap that clogged it, though? The kind of soap.
Maybe it was the kind of soap. That's right. This is dish soap. I think if you use hand soap. Well, I think it's just as long as it's not too thick in there. I think this is a great product. I give it a 4 out of 5. I think that other than that clogging issue, for $40, I think it gives you that public restroom cleanliness of non-touch at home.
Okay. Well, I think they should leave it to the public restrooms. I hate, it's great if you have. My other thing is that I hate clutter, so it'd be one more thing to pick up and clean underneath and around or whatever.
Do you have the pump on your counter? Is that what you use,
a lot of them come with the pump that's built in that works a little bit better. My nose itches.
Well, I know, and you've got,
Oh, God.
Covered in soap.
She's
a clean gal.
What did I say? At 3.
A 3 out of 5?
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
So that's 3 out of 5 for Tiffany and 4 out of 5 for me. It's 7 out of 10 for the Simple Human soap pump. And we're going to go get cleaned up, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Andy Walker. Have you just bought a new computer with Windows Vista on it? Or maybe you've got an old XP computer that you're upgraded. Well, we've just created an amazing new DVD that'll teach you everything you need to know about the new operating system from Microsoft. It's called Getting Started with Windows Vista. In this DVD, there are 3 sections. 1 is out of the box, what you need to do as soon as you start up Vista. Number 2 is Vista Essentials, things you need to know every day to make your computer experience amazing. Antivirus, security, all kinds of new features that Vista offers. And finally, Geek Tips and Tricks, things you need to know that nobody else will have told you to make you a Vista guru. For more information, check out our website at gettingstartedvideo.com.
And we're back here on neophyte.tv, and we are soap-free.
And smelling clean.
Clean and pretty.
and fresh. Just out of a public restroom feeling.
Our next product spotlight today is this, and this is the Westinghouse 14.1 inch digital picture frame, which I think is very cool for, I think you were saying, grandparents and stuff?
It's perfect for grandparents. Well, and the reason why I say that is because you remember the Sivas?
Yeah.
Everybody had the Sivas.
The little picture frames?
Yeah.
They were small, right?
Yes,
like
the
3
small
inches
ones,
or 5 inches.
but they're not, they're not all that aesthetically pleasing. And
this one's nice. You can hang it on your wall, or it comes with a little stand.
And these can go anywhere, and you could just give your, little jump drive.
My grandparents, I got to tell you, or actually my wife's grandparents, they have never used the computer, never used the internet, never, they like this internet stuff you're talking about.
Right.
And they hate it because we all talk about it. Oh, did you get that email? Oh, I sent you those 20 pictures. We went boating and I made a little video and I sent it to you and blah, blah. And they're all like, we didn't see it. We didn't see those pictures. Can you put it on paper? And we're like, paper?
Yeah.
No, we don't use paper. We use a photo gallery, right? Nobody uses paper anymore. So
paper doesn't have spell check.
It's got to be something that is not going to require them to actually do anything themselves, right? It's got to be easy for them. And that's where this comes in. So what this is, for those of you who've never seen a digital picture frame, is it's basically like a miniature photo viewer. Mm-hmm. You have to plug it in. It's got a little bit of memory, and you can either take your photos from your camera, and I'm going to turn this sideways here and show people. Here are all the card slots, and you can see right there. You can plug in like a compact flash or an SD card, or you can plug in a USB thumb drive. Got a USB thumb drive with like a gigabyte worth of pictures on it. You can stick that on here.
That's nice.
However, the device itself comes with 128 megs of RAM, which is not huge for thumb drives, but when you're just talking pictures, that's quite a few pictures. You can easily get 200 pictures on that, 200, 500K pictures, which is, for this size of a frame, just fine. Let me show people what it does. So you have to plug it into the power.
What kind of resolution is this screen?
That's a good question. I think it's pretty good. The pictures are going to look really good. I'm not sure what the exact resolution is. I probably should have figured that out before the show.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I got to ask tough questions.
But the more important thing is how does it look? So I'm going to turn on the power here. And make sure I've got it plugged in. Hold on. There we go. And you'll see in a second, it takes a second or two to turn on, but that's okay. The idea, I think, is to leave it on pretty much the whole time.
All the time.
Yeah. And it will go right into slideshow mode.
Cute.
That's right. Let me tip this up a bit so you can see it at the right angle. And here I've got it in set to 5. This is from boating last week. Where were you, Tiff?
Well, I don't know. You had a boat filled in.
I know. So here's like my kids and my neighbor's kids. And you'll notice that it just cycles through them. You can change the time. This is a 5-second slideshow, but you can go, 7 or 10 or more than that. Look, there are my two girls. So cute. Now, I know it's hard. On this screen, you're not going to really appreciate the quality of the picture. But take a look at that. I mean, it's a pretty good quality.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's a very nice quality.
Yeah. It's actually a very nice quality screen.
That is the best quality screen I think I've seen.
Yeah, for a digital picture frame, I think it's really good.
Wow, I'm very impressed.
And it'll do slideshows like this. It also has another feature that I think is really cool. Let me show you. It has the thing called mosaic mode, which if I can figure out how to turn it on, hold on.
You know what would be nice?
What's that?
If it was like this, only you could basically put in a thumb drive and just instead of doing the DVDs or whatever that you wanted for your video, music videos, you could just put it on one of these things. And
do videos?
And just, show your video.
Well, I've got a surprise for you, Tiff. Because the good news is this will also do video.
Seriously?
Seriously, but at least the formats that I've tried, and I'm just trying here to get over to the video mode really quickly.
Seriously?
Now here's a video that I put on here. And you'll notice that it's kind of jerky. It's not very fast. See how?
Oh, right.
See, it's like jerky motion. But I think that's mostly because of how I've compressed it.
Okay.
Okay, it's like an MP4. I'm sure that if you experimented with it, you could get the video looking a lot better.
Or read the directions.
Or you could read the directions.
Yes.
Yeah.
God forbid.
Right. So your prayers are answered. It will do video too.
Oh, that is so
But
cool.
it doesn't. I don't think it does video nearly as well as it does.
It does pictures. The pictures are really impressive.
Yeah. So I'm going to go back in here. I wanted to show you this other mode called. Let me figure out the menu here. Sorry. Here it is.
Oh, it's like a little mini computer.
Well, it's got a couple of menus. Here, let me show everyone what I was doing.
Can you show that to her?
You hit the menu button here, it pops up a menu with like brightness, contrast. You can turn it on and off whether you're going to have it random or what your image size is going to be. And I just turned on this mosaic view. So now if I go over here to slideshow, I think you'll see. Pink. So this is the mosaic view where it takes 4 pictures, puts them at one time and changes them one at a time. So you'll see, look, there's now 2 pictures.
Oh, that is great.
And it takes them, now of course they're quarter of the size. So the question is do you want to see your pictures in full size or do you want to see 4 of them at a time in mini size?
Oh, that's so cute. Well, that one did a 5x7 and 2 minis. So maybe it does like a sort of like a Versailles pattern.
That's right. And it'll change them like one in order. So now it'll change this one over here.
All right, I missed a fun day at the lake.
You did miss a fun day at the lake. It was great. So you can have it in four picture mode, or I'll go back here and I'll hit the menu key. Think menu, and then go up here and turn that off, and then exit out of the menu.
That is so great that it does videos. I'm so impressed.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, of course I want to see like what kind of quality ends up with at the end of the day, but
Right, and that's the important.
Oh, that's so great. That's a great picture.
Yeah.
Pictures.
My kids. So I think it's really good. Again, here it is. It's on a stand. Now, it doesn't run on batteries. You do have to have it tethered to the wall or something. You know, I guess if you've got it on a table, that's not a problem. That's my next door neighbor went tubing. And but I like the fact that you can plug in. You can either plug it into a computer to copy the photo straight to it. You can use a memory card, or you can plug in a thumb drive.
And it does video, and it's versatile.
I think Tiffany likes this window.
I do.
Now, price. You do pay for a little bit of that of those features. This guy's $300. So, I mean, you could buy a small laptop for $300
You
these
could.
days.
That's true. But could Grandma and Grandpa turn on the small laptop is the question.
Well, that's true. So let's say you went and you bought a small laptop and you put it in your now you've got a hard drive, so you can put 100,000 pictures on there.
Right.
Open it up and leave it on your grandma's kitchen table and just in slideshow mode.
You could, except you lose the. You
don't have this nice. It's actually
nice.
It's plastic, but it is. I think it's plastic.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But it's fairly nice looking. I think this would blend into most decors.
I think so too.
Without too much of a problem.
Yeah. I'm most impressed that it has video. Obviously, I think I said that like 5 times. 5 times, and see what I would do is just switch out Grandma and Grandpa's card.
Yeah, every time you come over, give them a new card.
Yeah.
And put 100 new pictures on.
Exactly.
And
and I would do my videos. I would just do them in a loop because I do 3 or 4 a year. And then just let it run.
The only thing that docks it for me, well, obviously, I think $300 is about $100 too pricey. I think it should be like $189 or something.
Yeah, I have to agree that the price is pretty high.
The other thing is, it doesn't have and this is something with just about all LCDs, even TVs, is if you're looking straight at it, the picture is nice. But when you go like off axis, up and down a bit, can you see? Look how dark that gets just by tilting it up a bit.
Yeah.
So you really need to be looking. It's not so bad this way. But up and down, I mean, very quickly. So if you have it sitting here and you're looking at it from above, or if you're sitting, when you sit down, I think you quite quickly lose a little bit of that color.
Right.
But that is something that I think is true of pretty much all LCDs.
Yeah, and even computers.
Oh, totally, computers.
Same deal.
But computers, you're pretty much always in front of, whereas this you're going to be seen from across the room. And
yeah. But I tell you, the picture quality is phenomenal.
It is a high resolution picture.
It is really nice. See, you say 180, I would say 225 would be my number for this.
So I dock it a point for that angle resolution and being a bit pricey. I give this a 4 out of 5.
The only thing I can dock it for is being a little bit pricey, but I think that well compensates with the video side of it. Of course, I then need to see the video actually work well on it, but let's assume that it does. So a 5 out of 5 for me. I would pay 300. I'd say 225. I'd be okay. Definitely 300. I think about it and go, okay, it plays video, I'll pay it.
Right.
So I think that's okay for me.
So that is 5 out of 5 for Tiffany and 4 out of 5 for me. It's 9 out of 10 for the $300 Westinghouse 14.1-inch digital picture frame.
Good job, Westinghouse. Good quality. Very good quality.
And that's all the time we have for the show this week. If you have a second.
Done?
What?
We're done already?
We're done.
I think we're done. It's so fast.
I know. And I'm all clean, too.
I know.
Fast and clean. Visit our website, www.neo-fight.tv.
Keep those comments coming.
Product
ideas, send them in. We'll be happy to take a look at them and see if we can get them on the show for you.
And if you happen to have an extra 30 seconds,
take a look at this.
In today's fast-paced world, it's vitally important that young people develop a good understanding of how computers operate and how the internet works. LittleGeeks.org takes donated computers, refurbishes them, and then provides them to underprivileged kids at no charge. It's our goal at littlegeeks.org to make sure that no kids are left out of the digital revolution. To find out how you can help, please visit www.littlegeeks.org. Thanks a lot.